Here are some tips on cruising, especially if you've never done it before and you've always been curious about it. I'm gonna give you some little tidbits on how to navigate your way through a nice cruising session. And if you don't know me, my name is Ruby. Thank you for coming to my channel. I do like to talk about all things like gay and bottom tips and bottom preparation and gay men. I love men. But I'm also going to be talking about other things too. So I'm kind of just sort of navigating my way through with my YouTube channel and just trying to figure out some good topics to discuss with everybody because there's a lot going on. And I like to be someone that could just, entertain people and also just have someone that you can confide in. I respond to all my comments here on YouTube and even on my other platforms as well, TikTok, Instagram, and whatnot. And I like to try to at least build some sort of community with people and have a safe space for anyone who shows up, right? So, and for anyone who's looking for it, right? So, cruising. This video is going to be about cruising, and one of the best places I love to cruise, it is in a gym sauna or steam room. That's one of the best places to do it because obviously you're going to be surrounded by men. For the most part, some will be gay. I've been to gyms here in New York or in LA, in West Hollywood, where I just know I'm going to be surrounded by a lot of gay men, and that's obviously the easiest part. But if you're somewhere where you're in a city or in a town where the gay straight ratio is sort of balanced, or they're not up over here and down over here or whatnot, this is kind of how you figure out who is into cruising. And it's all about eye contact. It's all about literally just sort of just looking at the person. That's one way, right? Looking at the person, giving them that 2-second glare stare, you sort of just look at them and then you kind of look away, but you lock eyes with them. You want to lock your eyes onto them. And if they lock eyes back onto you, that's even better, right? That's great. But that's not that's not to say that they're into it or they are there to cruise or they're, gay or into whatever you're into, right? Another way to know if someone is into cruising is if they're sitting down in a sauna and they sort of have their hand over their crotch a little bit, they sort of just have their hand placed in that area. And every now and then, for me, instance, I would sit down with a towel around my waist and I'll have both my hands kind of over my private area a little bit, not just just hanging out. Sometimes I will sort of zen out and just let the steam hit me just so I can just relax for a couple of minutes. And then I'll open my eyes and I'll look around and I'll see, okay, who's into it? Who's cruising? I'll stare at them. And if they stare back, I will usually sometimes grab my private area with my hand, sort of just nudge it a little bit, right? Kind of if you're adjusting yourself to sort of give them that acknowledgement, yes, I am here to do this, to do all of this, to have some fun. And if they do it back, if they do the same hand gesture back, you're in. You know that that's what they want to. And you go from there, right? Sometimes I know some guys, they'll they'll grab their towel and they'll sort of show off a little bit, but they pretend that oh, it's so hot in here. So they will bend over, they're sitting down, they'll bend over, they'll grab the towel and sort of wipe their forehead or whatever, wipe the sweat off. But at the same time, they're revealing their private area to you, So that's that. Once that happens, you're in. It's time to go. It's time to get ready. It's time to lock in and have some fun. And it happens all the time too. There's always people looking to cruise, especially the straight men. I talked about this in my other videos. Straight men, they do cruise and they do check out other guys, but sometimes they don't they don't participate that much. Like they'll watch, you know, and maybe they'll play with themselves too while like you do your thing with another guy, but like they don't usually like to be touched. Like they don't want to be touched. They just sort of just want to be like, okay, like yeah, I'll stay here and do my thing, but you can go, you stay there and do your thing, and we could just like watch each other, or I could like watch you do what you're doing, right? Yeah, there's a lot of straight men who are into it, and good for them. They should be, right? Like it's all about just like having fun at the end of the day, and no matter what, it's like we're men for the most part. We just want to get off, right? So all men, universally, straight, gay, it doesn't matter what you are, all men just want to get off sometimes, especially after they had a hard workout, like a good workout, and they just need to sort of like release, right? And you know, the single straight men love it. They will do some stuff because they need to release. They will cruise for sure, because I've hooked up with a lot of them, and especially in the steam room. But at the same time, you know, gay men, it's sort of like our history, our culture is cruising, you know, obviously because back in the day, you know, it was sort of like there weren't many gay spaces in the world, especially, you know, gay bars and gay this and gay that. Like we have so many places that we can go to now that are like good places for us, safe spaces for us, and cruising is just part of our nature a little bit. It's just who we are, and it's fun. It should be fun. It should not be dangerous. It should not be happening anywhere. I know a lot of people cruise in like shopping malls, or like, you know, like, or parks, or like, I mean, I get the park, especially like if it's like, I don't know, late at night or something, and you just know there's not going to be like, you know, children around. Like no, yeah, it has to be late at night, or like, you know, it's just going to be like you and other adults and whatnot. But anyways, like it, you know, cruising should be fun, right? And it should be experience. You should put yourself in that situation and see what happens. You'll be surprised by what kind of guys you could have some fun with. So I hope this video helps when it comes to gay cruising tips, and leave a comment below. I respond to everybody. My name is Ruby. I love you guys. Mwah.